The air in the room felt heavy, suffocating, as Mark's gaze darted across the crumpled bed sheets. His heart pounded in his chest, threatening to burst through his ribcage. The evidence of his significant other's infidelity lay before him, a cold reminder of the shattered trust and broken promises. Mark, a young man with a kind heart and unwavering devotion, had always believed in the power of love. He had cherished every moment with his partner, Emily, their dreams interwoven like the threads of a tapestry. But lately, something had changed. The warmth between them had turned cold, replaced by distance and secrecy. Suspicion had gnawed at Mark's mind like a persistent itch, urging him to dig deeper into the mystery that plagued his thoughts. Late-night phone calls, unexplained absences, and a newfound guardedness had awakened a dormant pain within him. He couldn't bear the thought of losing Emily, but he couldn't ignore the signs of her infidelity either. Driven by a mix of heartbreak and anger, Mark embarked on a mission to uncover the truth. Hours turned into days, as he meticulously gathered evidence, phone records, text messages, and the fragments of a secret life hidden in plain sight. Each piece of the puzzle solidified the painful reality he didn't want to face. Finally, armed with undeniable proof, Mark summoned the courage to confront Emily. The lines of their relationship blurred, as he stood at the precipice of a life-altering decision. He needed to confront her and make a choice that would redefine his future. Heart pounding with a mix of anticipation and dread, Mark found himself standing in front of their shared apartment door. He took a deep breath, steeling himself for the confrontation that lay ahead. With a trembling hand, he turned the key and pushed the door open. The room was dimly lit, shadows dancing on the walls like ghosts of their fading love. Mark's eyes locked onto Emily, who sat on the couch, her face a mask of surprise and guilt. The weight of the moment settled upon them, a tense silence enveloping the space between them. "What's going on, Emily?" Mark's voice quivered with a potent blend of hurt and anger. "I thought we had something real. I thought we were in this together." Emily's eyes flickered with a mix of fear and regret as she stumbled over her words. "Mark, it's not what you think," she pleaded, her voice strained with desperation. "There's an explanation for all of this. Please, just let me explain." A surge of emotion threatened to overwhelm Mark, but he fought to maintain his composure. He had spent sleepless nights rehearsing this moment, preparing himself for the pain that would follow. He had already made up his mind, and nothing Emily could say would change that. "Explain? How do you explain the lies, the betrayal?" Mark's voice quivered, a subtle tremor betraying the storm of emotions raging within him. "I loved you, Emily. I gave you my heart, my trust. And this is how you repay me?" Tears welled up in Emily's eyes as she reached out to touch Mark's trembling hand. "Mark, please, I never meant to hurt you," she pleaded, her voice choked with remorse. "I made a mistake, a terrible mistake. But I still love you. I want to fix this." Mark's heart ached at the sight of Emily's tears, but the pain of her betrayal resided deep within him. He had reached a breaking point, a place where forgiveness and self-preservation collided. He had to make a choice, for his own sanity and well-being. His voice hardened, resolute. "I deserve better than this, Emily," he declared, the words laced with a newfound strength. "I won't allow myself to be treated like a fool any longer. We're done." The room fell silent, the gravity of Mark's decision hanging in the air like an unspoken truth. In that moment, a sense of liberation mingled with the ache of a lost love. The path ahead was uncertain, but Mark knew he had chosen his own worth over the pain of betrayal. As he turned to leave, he couldn't help but glance back at Emily, her tear-stained face etched into his memory. The finality of his decision settled upon him, bringing a bittersweet mix of relief and sorrow. It was the end of a chapter in his life, and the beginning of a journey toward healing and self-discovery. If you enjoy the story, please subscribe and like for more content.